our job as the Joint Committee on the National Security Strategy is to look into these aspects and to ensure that we are prepared. If we look at what happened recently, for example, with Heathrow, nobody was anticipating that, and that had a massive effect, not just on my Slough constituency, but on the whole nation. So that's where I think our job as the Joint Committee on the National Security Strategy is to look into these aspects and to ensure that we are prepared. And that's why I think these questions about preparedness are very important for us, because if something was to happen, for example, as happened in the Shetland lines, as you rightly pointed out, then that did have a devastating impact on their condition. So that's why my question is, how would you prioritise certain critical public sector data, and are you confident that can happen in a speedy manner?
Well, I mean, that's why we have the various different groups that we've got to be able to have plans precisely to be able to deliver those in those sets of eventualities. I'm confident that they are robust. I don't want to sort of lay them all out in the public domain.
Just so we can add a little bit more detail. I think you're asking about our sort of response plans. So I think these have improved a lot in the last couple of years. DCIT chairs a subsea infrastructure response group, which is a sort of government-facing group, which in a serious incident we would call, but it also includes Cabinet Office colleagues, so that could be elevated to a COBRA meeting if that was appropriate, which has all the relevant groups there. DCIT also chairs, under the Subsea Cable Industry Group, a incident response working group which brings together all of industry, and we have with that group over the last year developed a national emergency plan for subsea fibre optic cables, which can be initiated, and it has all the features of those sort of incident response plans, including working with the industries and sectors where, I say, in an extreme emergency, how we would prioritise sort of traffic and repair and so on in those circumstances.